Can y'all hear me? Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome to Tootie Talk Sis. I was over there talking and I don't think my sound was coming through. I think y'all can hear me now.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep. There it is. Okay, y'all. So this is what I'm trying to do, right? Since it's the lunch special, what I'm gonna start doing anytime that I do a lunch special, it's not gonna be news articles and anything. It's gonna be us just talking crap, okay? Now, I know y'all watched that Super Bowl, right? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. We may mix a little of the gossip up in there, but it's probably gonna be Super Bowl related somehow, like the Taylor Swift and how they booed her, and of course Kendrick Lamar and his performance and what y'all think about his performance, because I loved it. Okay. Mustard. Y'all still going around the house saying mustard, because my kids is. They've been saying it. But after the performance, they are still getting up this morning. Mustard! So y'all go ahead. Listen to this theme song. And let's get ready to talk some crap, okay? Okay. Y'all go ahead. Like the video as you come on up in here. And what y'all want to talk about first? Y'all know I'm not into sports, so I'm not going to tell y'all the play-by-plays and that this is not a sports commentary. What I would say when I was watching the game, right? I want to bring up this TikTok of what this guy said about. He said the mulattoes, the Super Bowl ended it for the mulattoes. Now, when I was watching the game, I was over there. That poor little quarterback, Chiefs, Mahomes. Oh, I was like, somebody help! I know he was over there like Kevin Hart. Help me! Nada! By the time they was up to that 6 sack, baby, when they stripped the ball from the back and he was getting hit from the front, almost looked like his body was twisted. I said, that poor baby. Somebody send release SOS. Set up a flare. Somebody. Let me see, y'all. Let me see if I can find this little TikTok about the game that I thought was funny. Because he was like, us half-breeds that lost. This is a guy who's biracial. Of course, I'm not us. I'm not like them. I was over there. He said, who you going for with the Super Bowl? I'm like, who playing? I'm like Issa Rae. I'm going for everybody black. They was like, oh, both quarterbacks are black. I'm like, well, who's blacker? I didn't say that, y'all. Let me see if I can pull up this TikTok so y'all can see it. Hopefully, the sounds will show. Or was it a Facebook? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it. Is the sound on it? There it is.
What we witnessed was Jalen Hurts bully the fuck out of that biracial man. We just watched him get sacked and smacked down on every single play. And then for halftime, we watched Kendrick Lamar do the same thing to Drake. The way that he looked in that camera and he was like, say Drake, that was crazy. That was crazy. The whole stadium chanted A minor. That's crazy. I know Drake was watching the game from his mansion in Toronto. The game is in Louisiana, mind you. When that halftime show started, I bet he turned his TV off. And even then, from his window, he still heard that audience of people yelling out A minor. That A minor was heard all the way around the world. I don't think we have any biracial leadership left. I don't think we have anybody left. We don't have any representatives. Who do we have? Zendaya? Lord, please let us keep Zendaya. I feel like that Super Bowl
I just want to show that to y'all because I thought that was funny. So, now, was y'all like me during the Super Bowl? Because I spent the whole Super Bowl like, I don't think he's going to perform it, right? because it was me, my husband, my sister, my brother-in-law, and of course my kids. We was down here watching it. And because throughout they would just like drop the beat and be like Kendrick Lamar coming, doom, 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 doom. Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. I'm like, maybe they just keep sampling that part because he ain't gonna play it because as y'all all know, Drake is out here suing, right? He carrying this shit. He out here suing because what he said was what Drake alleges is that the company purposely promoted Kendrick's song because it is time for Drake to renew his contract. And they want to like make him fall down in a chart and everything. So in his popularity, so they won't have to pay him as much as he's worth. So they purposely like took copyrights and everything up off the song so the song could go more viral. So people weren't getting copyright strikes. So of course more people played the song and blah blah blah. Like it was a good song. But that's what his lawsuit. So I was like, I wonder if they play this song, are they gonna have Drake threatened to sue them? Now, during Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, there was a part where he was like, I know y'all want to hear y'all favorite song, but people like to sue. I said, oh, I ducked. Shots fired. I was like, oh, no, does that mean that he's not going to play the song because, of the possible lawsuit stuff? And he broke out and played the song, baby. And he looked at that camera and said, hey, Drake, and smile. I said, oh, that's Big Gemini. Not the little one, baby, because that's some Gemini stuff. When we petty, we take petty to a how nada level, like Key and P say, baby, because I ain't like that no more. I didn't gave up my old ways. But baby, I was gonna get my lick back in the day. Now I just let you know, I pray about it. Positive energy on it. But back in the day, I don't care. Revenge is a dish best served cold. I don't care if I had to wait 10 years. I just sat there quietly and plotted. I said, baby, Kendrick did some Gemini. But he made us all proud. Gemini's everywhere. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Hi, Drake. Looked at the camera and smiled like, let me see, do I have it? Yeah. Let's see. Nah, that's me right there. He had the ex-girlfriend dancing on stage with him. But at the same time, she's also from Compton. So I get that. But that's another level of petty too. Come on.
I'm sorry, Mama told you to stop. Prove your point.
Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hoe. Fully death row, say Drake. I hear you. Fully death row, say Drake. I hear you.
This video definitely gonna get struck because I just played that. But it was worth it, okay? So that was the Kendrick Lamar part, right? So that's one Gemini. And when they say Geminis can have two faces, baby, Kanye West is over there, a whole nother Gemini doing on a whole nother level of some stuff that the rest of the Geminis like. We not like him, okay? We like Kendrick Gemini. We ain't like Kanye. Kanye is over there losing his man. You let that other Gemini have his shine, Kanye. Don't you be over there blowing up Twitter, doing the Super Bowl, tweeting up all this stuff because and over there, I think one of the tweets said, "Now y'all, I'm not on Twitter anymore because I refuse to support that crap. I'd rather be on fan base, and I still got Facebook and TikTok, but Twitter, no." So I have watched some videos, and I believe the Breakfast Club talked about it today, and they were saying that he was saying things like, during the Grammy, he was saying things like, "Oh, I'm gonna get 20 Grammys next year," and then he said, "He gonna perform at the Super Bowl." And besides that, baby, he just been over there, just coming for everything Jewish. And I said, Kanye, I thought all lives matter. Jewish people lives matter too, Kanye. You can't pick and choose. When you say all, that includes all. baby. So he been over there doing some talking about he's the new Hitler, and then he also said, what else did he say? I can't even think of it. It was just so much that I was reading that he said. I know one of them was something about like he have autistic episodes and this is his way of lashing out. I said Brianna would never. I mean Bria, she would never do that. My Ariana Grande shirt that she would. Don't you put that on them people. Okay, you own your own stuff. Don't put that on Gemini. Don't put that on autistic. Put that on Kanye. Okay, you doing what you're doing because that's what you want to do. Oh, he also said that to free Puff Daddy. Yeah, he also want to free Puff Daddy, and I don't. Kanye is Kanye. Okay, now. Did y'all notice that I had read a headline that there was booze doing when they showed the camera to Taylor Swift? And I was like, what is going on? Why people ain't liking Taylor Swift? I thought that was, I know besides the fact that she went against y'all president when during election time. And because she said she's a cat lady too. And she told y'all to go out there and vote for my VP Harris. Okay? That's who I voted for. Y'all don't have to guess. I did. Now, and so, but this is like, I want to say she been shown in games since then. But the Super Bowl, they said there was booze when they, panned the camera over to Taylor Swift. And I said, do y'all think it's an effect from that, her best friend, what's her name? Blake. Blake, what is her name? Let me see if I can pull it up. She is married to Ryan Deadpool. I always want to say Ryan Gosling, and that's not him. Ryan Reynolds is who Blake Lively is one of Taylor Swift's best friend. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures so y'all can know who I'm talking about. Okay, so that's Blake Lively. Now, Blake Lively is an actress. She's married to the Deadpool actor, Ryan Reynolds is who she's married to. Now, Blake had dropped a lawsuit saying that, that the producer of the last movie that she was just in used his power and it was inappropriate on the screen and, used his power to intimidate her, blah, blah, blah. So this is the lawsuit she dropped. The producer came back with receipts and was like, not today, Miss Lady, because you was lying. Because everybody thinking, okay, producer, yes, he has the power. You would just read it and agree. The producer was like, it was completely opposite. She was the actor, but in Hollywood, she's very powerful. Now, I heard, I ain't saying this, okay, because I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't hear it from me. But it was in the rumor mill that she's a difficult person to work with. You know what I'm saying? She's a real a-hole, okay? And he was like, he didn't. So she's actually, in Hollywood, she actually is more, he's a producer, but she has more power because of her husband. Because of Ryan Reynolds and her big friends like Taylor Swift. So in his lawsuit, when he countersued her, like, you was lying. He said she changed the strip, that inappropriate, because she's in her lawsuit, she said that he showed her like nudes or like P videos, and he was like, that was actually just his wife had a home birth, and he was showing her the home birth because she, had kids, and they was like connecting on that level. And that she is whole line. Like she ain't half line. She whole line, okay? He said that everything that she's making it out to seem to be, there was a scene that she was like that he kept touching and kissing and that wasn't in the strip. And he dropped videos and was like, no, that scene wasn't in the strip because it was an unstricted scene that, is one of those scenes that it's like a montage of how people fall in love where they're not really talking. It's music over the pictures and they're looking at each other's eyes and dancing and blah, 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 blah. And come find out she the one who wanted that doggone scene in there. That she, in her lawsuit, she was saying things about he would talk to her about her weight and would make her wear clothes that was more sexy. In his lawsuit, he like, girl, you the one who told me you wanted to wear clothes that was more sexy. And I talked to you about your weight because you told me you had just had a baby and you was insecure. So I was telling you look sexy to try to make you feel more secure. Now, the way Taylor Swift ties into this. Now, there's a part that he's just like, he was sick of her. He ain't want to work with her. I'm like, I'm so sick of this girl. I'm the producer. She producing. She want to tell me what to film, how to film, changing scenes, adding scenes. I'm done with it. So she called him to her house, and she was supposed to be just meeting him at the house to discuss or whatever what was going on. But when he's leaving the house, her husband and Taylor comes. And so to him, it was like she's showing her power. And that, oh, you know, Taylor got this many followers, and you know the power of Taylor Swift, of all the millions of followers and everything that she had. So he was like, it felt like, you know, that she was showing the power to her and made him, force him to doing what she wanted him to do because of the people that she had on the side. So I was like, I wonder if that's the reason why they was born. What you call it? I asked somebody at work. They're like, no, it's Philly. They just don't like people. They don't like nobody. I said, oh, okay. They live Chicago then. Y'all, what else happened at the Super Bowl? I know they showed, and you know, before the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift was also at the Grammys. When Kendrick had won all, he swept, right? He won all the 5. So my sister was telling me about that, how she was dancing. I went and seen that. Seen her at the Grammy dancing on the Kendrick Lamar songs, and but most stuff I see Taylor at like a reward show and things like that. She's always up dancing. And let's see what else y'all happened at the Super Bowl. I know they showed a couple of people there, but I think that was the majority of things that happened. Kanye's flipping out. Well, I want to see, I'm interested to see if Drake's going to update his lawsuit to include the NFL and Jeep and everybody, because I want to say Jeep is the one who sponsored the halftime show. He's going to update and include the NFL and Jeep and Jay-Z, because Jay-Z already got enough problems when he got his lawsuit that's, you know, tied with the P. Diddy stuff. But, you know, Kanye want to free him, so I don't. Yeah, that stuff was a whole mess. What else, y'all? I'm trying to think what else happened in the Super Bowl that I could tie in and drop y'all some little information, little gossip, little information. I want to say that's all that happened, y'all. This is a lunchtime one. As I told y'all, don't forget to like the video too and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Now, this is what I'm going to start doing for the lunchtime one. I'm going to just drop in, you know, say a little something. I ain't going to have the extended ones. My extended ones are going to be nights or weekends. Now, y'all let me know if y'all still want to talk about this. This happened like a week or two ago. Y'all know the Dwight Howard, the Superman. His nickname is Superman for the NBA. You know, there was a whole thing about his mushroom party, right? And so his baby mama, his first, if I'm not mistaken, his first baby mama, Lois, who was on the first season of Basketball Wives, is where a lot of people know her from. I know she was also a dancer / cheerleader for some of the NBA teams. Now, there's this big thing about this mushroom party. Now, the crazy part is, you know, the Dwight Howard had got these lawsuits, 2 lawsuits from 2 men that it ain't even connected to the mushroom party. There were 2 lawsuits from 2 different men. One, the oldest lawsuit was dropped. I think the second one got dropped, if I'm not mistaken, because he didn't show up in court or something. But not because he just, it didn't happen. He dropped it. And you know, Dwight Howard came out in the last lawsuit and admitted that he sleep with the man, that it was consensual. He's saying that it was consensual adults. He slept with that man and that trans woman, Miss Kitty. So, so now, Lois, we told a story about a mushroom party. Come to find out, it's this guy named Callie, and if I'm not mistaken, his YouTube page is Chief Callie, but he went live right after the mushroom party, and this was 5 years ago, and he's been talking about this story for 5 years. So now him and Lois then connected about this story about this mushroom party, and there's I think he called himself a life coach. I'm not in the conscious community. I don't know nobody in this conscious community, so I can't tell you. I hear it's a big thing that this life coach, Kevin Wesley. And so Kevin Wesley brought Callie to this mushroom party that Lois Reed was at because Kevin Wesley was living at Superman house. Now on YouTube, what's been going on is that every time Royce drop an interview, Kevin Wesley will get up to like say Lois is I keep calling her Lois. Royce is a liar, and because she is suggesting that he may have a little sugar in the tank. So Carcino, who's another YouTube. Now, first they had got on ATL, I want to say, or AT2 YouTube. I don't know a lot of YouTubers by name. And it was Royce, Callie, and Kevin. They agreed to squash it. Somehow it started back up. But Lois did an interview with Cam Newton. And Carcino, who's another YouTuber, was going to review. He was doing commentary, reviewing Roy's interview. Baby, when I tell you everybody jumped up and down, and that thing became about everything except Lois' interview. So I said, I'm thinking about, let me know if y'all still interested in watching a video, just reviewing that video. Not all the people who's connected, because a YouTuber that I do follow, Neo, she ends up coming in because her and Callie connected, and I know they're close. But Neo somehow's into it with Kevin. And they got videos. I want to say Callie said he got 100 and some videos about Kevin and pointing out the lies and stuff. He didn't say. Neo said she got I know Neo does talk about Kevin, and she says she has videos to use his own words against him. There was people coming up from Kevin's side, people coming up from Callie's side. It became a whole mess, and the thing was 4 hours. Now, all I'm going to commentate on is the 4 hours. I can't commentate on all the other stuff because that is hundreds of videos from each side that I cannot go and watch, okay? It's too much. It's too much. What Monique said, Oh, video when everybody jumped on. So y'all let me know if y'all still interested in that. I need to get on up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Don't forget to like the video, okay? And subscribe to the channel on y'all way out. I will catch y'all next time. Bye.